It says we're live. We might be live. And we're live. Good evening, everyone. I just realised I made a mistake already. Creak. There we go. I left my printer on without realising. Creak. Hope everyone's having a great day. Sorry for postponing by an hour. It was unintentional. I got a bit busy with something else and needed a chance to rest. I'll explain more soon. So yes, New Beginnings episode 29? I think it is. Yes. Well done us for getting this far. I'm currently, by the way, surrounded by 3 dogs. An hour into this. Thank you for telling me, Serene. Hello, Serene. Hello, Bimby. Hello, Karma. Hello, Joe. About an hour in, I will have to remove these dogs from the room. So do forgive me for that one. Okay, we're on a job already. Okay, I guess we'll just carry on. I have no idea where I am. Let's, do I remember how to do this? Why is that not plugged in? No, that could be alarming. Oh, no, it's fine. No, we're good. We're good. This is going to go well. Yeah. Oh, I just parked up, didn't I? Okay, how do I use this? Handbrake's on, okay. Can we hear the volume from the truck at all? Do let me know if you can hear it. If you can't, I will turn things up a little. 3 dogs proof it. I can't, sadly. Not yet anyway. Can't use my phone while driving. Which, I think I've done that a few times anyway, but in this instance I can't. Sorry. How fast can I go here? Truck goes vroom vroom, you bring stuff places. That is true. And hello, Karina and Stina. Hope you're both well. Jeez. I think I have forgotten how to drive. Oh, I know what the problem is. I hate this truck. That's it. It doesn't handle well. Actually, no, it's not the handling. I remember what it was. It was the, it's the lack of me being able to tell how fast I'm going on the dash. Which sounds, oh, creak. Sounds like a small issue, but it's one of those things. Hello, Keith. You're home. Let the drinking commence. I will join for a casual tipple once I'm done here, actually. I did say yesterday, because I wasn't in VC, that I would, on Moistonia that is, I would hop in today, and I fully intend to honour that. I do have work tomorrow, and I'm going for another bike ride. So, like, patron VC I normally do on Sundays will be a bit later. But still going to do it. I went for a bike ride today. An impromptu one. My brother-in-law had to ride back to my sister's to move a parcel, because she's a genius and came over before the parcel was delivered. So he brought my sister's bike. It's a monster bike. I mean, genuinely, it's an insane mountain bike. Absolutely insane. Problem is, highly impractical on roads. The tyres don't work. The suspension is too soft. So when there's a hill to go up, and I'll be honest, I think it's actually. Oh, and happy birthday, Stina. If it is your birthday, that is. I don't know where your cake is. I do apologise if we haven't got one made for you already. But yes, so I joined. I asked if I could, because I wanted to go for a bike ride today anyway. And halfway we switched bikes. So he'd have an easier ride up the hill, and I would take the more aggressive bike. Which is my sister's bike. I've never seen this bike used that much. So it was nice to get some use out of it. And he brought a mate along who I actually really like. He's a really nice guy. Genuinely decent bloke. And it was amazing because I was flagging up that hill. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because I'm not. But the problem was, it wasn't the issue with legs either. It was the fact the suspension bobbed up and down every time I pedalled. If I could have gained momentum, it would not have been a problem. And so yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that it was difficult. But I think I have to give myself some credit, and I'm sure he would too. I didn't put it in the easiest gear because it didn't. I noticed early on it wouldn't have made it any easier, you know. And so I just kept it in. Well, I'm on my bike. Hello, Laura. Rar. Hope the drinking's going well without me. Salty, yes. On my bike, I can just keep it in quite a heavy gear actually, because I can just push and it doesn't bother me. But I couldn't do it on this bike. I couldn't sit down and do it either because the suspension was so soft. Even though it wasn't a soft suspension, it was so soft that my legs weren't stretched properly. And so it was really difficult. Once I got up that hill, yeah, for about 2-3 minutes, I was breathing quite heavily. The way back, though, it was a 21 kilometer round trip, I think. The way back, though, was a lot easier because there was one monster downhill where my brother-in-law and his mate, they just zoomed off. I didn't have brake on or anything. I just couldn't go that fast unless I put it in the heaviest gear and pedalled it to get up to speed. But I also realised when it came to a rather nice little corner, a blind corner, a 90-degree blind corner, my V-brakes needed to start warming up earlier. So, yeah, got that. That was good fun. Got in at 5 minutes to 7, which is why I postponed this or pushed this back as far as I did, because I needed to rest and my legs are still tired. Otherwise, and I ate some food. I ate far too much actually. I ate a load of cookies. I don't feel good. I'll regret that tomorrow, I'm sure. But it was nice to get out. We're going out again tomorrow to go somewhere else I've never been. I do need to afterwards dust my bike, as it were, because we got picked up so much dust. I think I got smacked in the face by so many bugs on that trip, but it was worth it. It was good fun. But I don't want to ride that bike again. Not my bike. I don't want to ride my sister's bike ever again, because I know why it's so low, because she can't. Her ankles don't obviously not. They're not in the greatest of condition, so she needs things a lot softer than most. But for me, I don't like rear suspensions at all. I hate them. I genuinely hate them. And so they were not of any use to me. And it was really, really difficult. Pull in for a weigh inspection. Alright. I'm assuming I've got to go over here, so let's assume I'm right. Is that a weighing station? Wait, where is the weighing station? Wait, which one? The one ahead? I don't think... Is that the one? I think it's this one. I would assume this one. Yeah, it's this one. Hello, Diskanar. Hope you're well. And hello, Little Lees. Hope you're well. Well, glad you got your badge. I actually sent 2 parcels yesterday. One was yours. I figured yours would get to you. The other one, though, was to Skog. I sent him a printer mat, some filament that I couldn't be bothered to use because it wouldn't work for me. But I also sent him some, because of his horrific dice rolling, I sent him some dice because I thought it was funny. And I included in that package a Glory Hammer flag, big one that I had in like when I pre-ordered the album. You know, it came in a wooden box. I put the flag in there. Some dice and nozzles. Something else I put in there. What was it? Did I? I was going to stick a load of boxes of Greg's sausage rolls to make him cook them, but I couldn't be bothered to go and get them. But yeah, that arrived today, which I was very surprised about, because he messaged me this morning. That's actually really fast. I didn't tell him I'd sent it either. Hopefully he gets some good use out of the, I think, 4 kilos worth of printer filament I included. And the nozzles will come in handy because they're bigger than normal. They're 0.6, I think. Yeah. So they'll be very useful for him and make certain jobs a lot quicker. I was thinking about changing, because of the jobs I'm currently doing for things for my father, I was thinking about changing the nozzles on mine to a lot bigger, solely so it would make things a little quicker. Because I'm getting a bit sick of the... I had to print something earlier, and it was supposed to take 7.5 hours. It took... Well, actually, I only just finished when the stream started. That's not a good sign. But back to the bike riding. So, yeah, we got to his mates on the way back, and he'd switched bike on the way back, my brother-in-law had, because he noticed a thorn in the tyre. And so he's left that one there just in case there was a puncture, and brought a trialy bike instead. One of those ones without a seat, basically. And since it was all mostly downhill anyway, he didn't have to do much in the way of pedalling. Which, I'll be honest, it didn't matter too much because it was quite a fast journey. But I mean, it took an hour and 10 minutes to get there, and 30 minutes to get back. So yeah, you're happy with the big boy badge. I'm glad you are. You earned it, you deserved it, and I'm glad you got one. Yes. We're going to put some burgers on. Om nom nom. Very jealous, Laura. But yeah, so we're going to go to somewhere where there's a cliff and a, what's it called? A lighthouse, I believe. So I'll bring some beers and, yeah, have a bit of fun. Well, I'll put them in a bag anyway. Am I going to this one or the other one? If I pulled into the wrong one, it'd be very funny, but... Get out of my way. Thank you. Oh, you're fat-shaming me again. Can't believe this game does that. It's disgusting behaviour. What are we delivering anyway? Let's have a look. Okay. Some kind of substance. Oh, portable tank. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Subscribe to your Patreon since my mum would kill me if she... You're a patron. I'll join the server then. If you can get on Discord. You should definitely do that. We're lovely load we are. Load? Lot? Yes, to all of that. Yeah, you should join us, Cena. The game knows he has them thick thighs. Get help, Laura. Get all the help. I don't think it's my thighs that are the issue in this one. I think the issue is more me just being a bit worn out from all the, well, 23 tons. Oh, okay, the delay, yeah. 23 tons worth of thigh. That's what it is. In this case, it's not my thighs. Jeez, that didn't take you long to check the documents. I'm glad you've expedited this so I can move along. How long do we have to put our guy to sleep? We've got plenty of time. Am I going the right way? Let's assume I am. Because of these new border checks, or newer, I'm still not fully... I'm not fully knowledgeable, I guess, on how they work. So do forgive if there are any issues. Yeah, Joe's right. We're mostly nice. Am I even in the right lane here, or am I don't know. Let's just drive on this bit and see what happens. Oh, it's a 50. Oops. Oh, now it's an 80. Nice. Nice. Too much delay on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's quite frustrating. But that's okay. It's okay. We shall make do and make the most of this. I don't know why I keep grabbing that. Let's put that right. Yes. How fast am I going? Too fast. There we go. Nice and reasonably paced. I asked on the way back. We stopped at his mate so he could rest because the brother-in-law was exhausted, which is funny to me, and invited the friend to join us for tomorrow. Hopefully he will. That'd be kind of fun. So I'll be out again doing that again, which I think is good fun. Hello, Kelly Miller. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a cracking Saturday. I do need to do one or two little tweaks on my bike because my rear felt a bit squidgy, and might want to check the rear brake cable a little because they haven't been used as much. And they would have bedded in by now, which is important. And maintenance is key here. Although I would say, even though the brakes did struggle going down that rather large hill on the way back, at least they handled it, which is good. I mean, now I feel a bit more comfortable and confident using the bike. There are no issues on my part, so I can just sort of I'm more acclimatized. I think that's the term. And so tomorrow will be a lot more interesting. Although I think I will put on some jogging bottom, like sweatpants, whatever they're called, because it just makes things a bit easier for me. Stina, feed those thick things with some chocolate cake. Well, that was very kind of you. Thank you very much for the 59 Swedish krona. That's very generous of you. Thank you. And my day's been fantastic. I had work this morning. Found out I may have an additional contract to sort out, which is great news. Getting some additional work is always good news. Waited around mostly today, actually. So I've started a additional project, I guess. But this one is related to the golden SG I have, because I'm not happy with the coat I did on it, because it was the first time I'd ever done it, but the paint was proper glitter paint, and so it clumped and bumped and lumped, and I settled, I didn't mind, but now I'm in a position where I can redo it. So I've taken all the parts off. They'll all need a proper clean anyway. I might take the Brasso from work tomorrow, bring it back and see if that can help on some areas. Others I might replace because of varnish damaging it. And I've ordered some grey primer, some cellulose thinner, which is a paint breaker. It just destroys paint. I will remove all the paint on it and start again. Do a grey primer, but I need to do it when there's no wind, which, if anyone knows where I live, is incredibly unlikely and very difficult to work with at the best of times. But it will be gold again, but it'll be a satin gold. It'll be a nice smooth gold top. I've ordered the gold, I've got the primer, I've got the cellulose thinner, and I will do it properly. Because I like the sparkle, but I really can't run my hand on it. It's like sandpaper, and I don't like that. The gold glitter is still on there, and it is pretty. The problem is, it's only pretty in some places. In others, it's lumped, bumped, and doesn't look any good. And if I then go back, and this is where the problem is, if I go back and sand that off, prepare it, and redo it, the problem is the product you use to make the glitter is just glitter and a liquid. That liquid breaks down all the other glitter around it, which then causes more problems. You have to get it right in one go. So I may be able to mix a little glitter into a paint pot, perhaps, but I can't. In good conscience, I cannot do that to the guitar, knowing that I want to use it. And I really do, because I even got the truss rod cover engraved. I decided to engrave it with something. It is sentimental, but it's sentimental because that's the first guitar I ever bought. It cost me like 65 quid, right? And I engraved it with something relevant to the house I lived in on campus. And yeah, so it's appropriately going to be engraved and stuff. I also did, for the sake of it, when I mentioned I couldn't engrave a plastic truss rod cover, I did get an engraving pen. It vibrates at a very high frequency and can cut through so much. So I wrote socks on the truss rod cover of the Jackson. It looks okay. It's not perfect. I might have a look again. I might clean it off and have another, not a go, but tidy it up tomorrow. Kind of feel like it needs a thinner tip, but I'll settle. too heavy on the glitter and needs a lighter. Yeah, possibly. The problem is it did, because there was no actual paint in the glitter. That's the problem. There was no paint. It was just glitter in a liquid. And that's where I think I went wrong. If there was some glitter mixed in with a paint, it wouldn't be a problem. But I have a way around that. The way around it would be to, on the final coat, sprinkle a little on there. And then apply the final coat. That should help. So we'll think about it. But for now, I want to do it right. I can afford to do it right, so I'm going to do it right. I saw that. Did she speak ill of Terry's chocolate orange or something? I'm not going to judge those that eat it. It's not for me. Then again, I had cookies. I wanted a bar of fruit. I wanted fruit and nut, but I ended up buying cookies. Wasn't worth it. I should have gotten the. I should have gotten the fruit and nut. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll also change the pots for coil tap as well, because I want to do that. I want coil tap. I'll have to clean up the neck again. You can see on the neck the binding on it. It's really old. You can, well, not really old. Well, I bought it when I turned 21. I'm 34 now, so it's not that old, but it looks old because of the years, I guess, and obviously not being looked after up until very recently. So you can't really undo that, and I'm okay with that because I like the fact it looks a bit older. And yeah, so my intention is to nail it. No lumps, no bumps. Do it properly. The only issue is, at this time of year, I may have to do it indoors, so I may have to ban people from a room of the house, so I can use some clever coat hanger hanging sort of way of going about this. And yeah, it might have to be the downstairs bathroom, maybe. I'll work it out when the paint gets here anyway, because I'm not in a hurry. I'll do it on a Saturday. Could sugar be classified as a vegetable? I don't know. Oh, people debating dark chocolate. So when I was younger, I certainly never liked it. My mother loved Bournville. As I'm older, I don't mind it as much. I have a stepmother, or future, soon to be eventually maybe a stepmother. She can only eat a very high dark chocolate, like 85% or something, because she's diabetic. And she loves chocolate, so she'll settle. I liked white chocolate for the longest time. I'm not so fond of it anymore, but I will eat it if it's presented. And I do quite like some of the Ritter do these amazing different types of chocolate. Some are dark, some are not. But it's what they mix in with it that makes it really interesting. Always worth checking out. But it's a Bourneville's not the best. It probably isn't, but you know, some people, there wasn't much variety when she was younger. Bourneville was one of the few, in fact. Oh, your parents buy it because they know you want it. That's nice. That's evil. I approve of this evil. It's the kind of evil I would do to my nieces, except I just make sure my chocolate's, dairy. I was talking to that friend of my brother-in-law's earlier about how our palates change over time. And hello, Socky, hope you're well. And, mentioning like whiskey's a great example. As I've gotten older, obviously I liked it when I was younger to an extent, but I mostly did it to fit in with my mate Dave. Genuinely, I didn't like it at first. But through some kind of war of attrition, I won, and... and also to be fair, I do actually quite like it now. I tried it with beer when I was in uni, and I like for the first semester, I drank so much beer to try and get used to the taste. I still couldn't stand the stuff, and Happy birthday, Socky. Is it Socky's birthday? Everyone give him love. He hates it. And I tried, but after when I went home, my mother gave me some grolsch. I drank it. It was, it was all right actually. I quite liked it, but because I've been away for 4 weeks, I really didn't like beer anymore. And I just thought, you know what, this is too much effort to try and get into something I just don't like. So I'm just gonna stick to not drinking beer. It's just a lot easier, right? Kelly, I wouldn't pay too much attention to Saki then. He's just a troll. He's been around a while though. He's normally alright. Real ale isn't too bad. I like ale, so I can drink ale. And I know a lot of people don't like warm ale. I don't mind if it's cold or warm. I really don't. Some things do actually taste fine if they're warm. And, I just... Actually, that's another thing we were talking about, because Speckled Hen, Tanglefoot, Nelson's Revenge, those were like... Yeah. Those are nice. I like those. Tanglefoot especially. There was a honey one my dad introduced me to that was just amazing. And hello, Neela Possessed. Hope you're well. What city today? I have no idea where we are. Let's have a look. We are... okay, we're near Ruse in Bulgaria. We're in Bulgaria. That border would indicate Romania. Yeah, because Bucharest... Went away to Brasov. I don't even know if that's pronounced correctly. It's not pronounced correctly, I know that. You can insult trolls. You can insult anyone you like. Just choose your, Oh, okay. Delay in the chat might not... You're welcome to engage in conversation with anyone you disagree with. Genuinely. Others might not appreciate that, though. But that applies to Saki as well, because if he says something out of turn, he does get timed out. He might not have last week. I don't know why last week he might not. Or maybe he did, I don't know. I'm going to get distracted by that. I'm not going to go back. We're going forward. Anyway, yes, so... slow down. Oh, don't go up there. Yeah, so, the drinking thing. I could never do beer. I just don't see a point. Although... said unironically from somebody who gets a box of beer every month sent to him as a subscription service, but I usually, because they're different beers, I share them with people and, try and enjoy that. Because some, like this month's were IPAs, and I like IPAs. IPAs are good, and they're all different IPAs as well. Bulgarian Mafia, exactly. Saki doesn't live in a basement. I thought he lived in a tent. Didn't he live in a tent? I don't know. Was it a shed? Or was it inside the sock he lives? Anyway. So yeah, I can't do beer. But my palate, even though it's changed, I can kinda drink some of it, but I really don't want to. If that makes sense. I don't know. Such, it was so much effort to try to fit in. That was that moment when I had the epiphany of, I'm just not going to bother trying to fit in if drinking beer is on the table. Because it was really difficult, because the people then were also, very, they were very, not binary, but it's either do this or you're out kind of attitude, ultimatum-ish, and I don't know if there's another name for that actually. It's just tragic, and don't miss that in the slightest really, because I can drink beer now. I don't want to. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it like a plague. And to then go on to dark chocolate, I'll eat dark chocolate. I've got some in the fridge at 65%. I think it's not that strong, obviously, but it's all right. And should serve me if I ever need it. I just keep forgetting it's there. Oh, let's go. Can we fit through this? Let's assume I can. Wait, am I going through a toll as well as... Wait, what is that? Wow, you held me hostage for $10? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Also, I just noticed. It occurred to me that did the donation that Stina gave me very generously through Super Chat, did that even pop on the chat? No, because the Super Chat's not there. Oh. Okay, if anyone does in the future, I do apologise if I don't immediately notice. Genuinely. Apparently, I can see them list. I think I know. Oh, I know why. Because I stopped streaming here for a few months, didn't I? Yep. You can all you can shame me for thick thighs if that stops any disagreement or unnecessary negative back and forth. Then yes, shame my thick thighs that Laura loves. Yep. She also loves earlobes. She wants a Ferengi man, but with thick thighs. I don't have the, well, no, not the lobes that she requires. Ah, you're so slow. Oh, even worse, I've got to go through more checks, don't I? I will say, that is a pretty cool view. Let's slow this up. Oh, you're so slow. Right. You want dark chocolate? Keep chocolate in the fridge. I have to keep it there because it was quite hot here and there was just no chance of it surviving. It would just melted into a dark chocolate puddle inside its wrapper. And I'll be honest, I'd like it to keep its shape. But also I'm that guy. I like it in the fridge. I like it cold. Because then it's very satisfying when I can... when I'm able to then... melt it with my tongue. Boing. Boing. Wait, you're body shaming me again. How dare you? Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. You're a bum. Let's go. Oh, that's close. That's fair. People let it warm up. I don't know. I think I'm less inclined to eat it as fast. Oh, excuse me. I'm less inclined to eat it as fast if it's been in the fridge. You know what I mean? Because it'll just vanish otherwise. I will destroy it like a cookie, actually. My name is Megon, and I'm a chocoholic. Okay. Bet you don't have thighbrow. Thighbrow? What is a thighbrow? What is that? Can someone educate me on the thighbrow? I don't know what that is. Thank you, Neela, for not shaming me for having them thick thighs. That's very, very good of you. Thank you. Oh, you're so slow. Pick up some speed. Okay, I'm just going to go this way now because you're doing my head in. Oh, it's the right way anyway. No. Good luck. That was a good luck moment. Actually, I just realised. Could have been taken out doing that. I like my chocolate cold. I'm with you on that one. You're not sure, but you're imagining. Oh, are you? That's grim. I don't know what it is. It's a mystery. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, slow down. Let's stick to 49. That'll keep it nice and steady. And we're not going to be speeding, are we? Why add more misery? That's very true. That's very true. Very grateful for this education. Should someone be worried if they say they have a thigh monobrow? Does someone get shamed for that? I just want to know for education purposes, not because it's a kink. I swear down. Frozen Reese's. See, cold peanut butter is fantastic. But I have this really high protein peanut butter. If I put it in the fridge, it turns into a block. And I thought it's because of the fridge settings. No, it's just because of the consistency. So it has to be out of the fridge at room temperature, so I can then at least then apply it to the bread without tearing the bread apart. Oh, break, thank you. I prefer hot chocolate melted in coconut milk. Never had coconut milk. Well, not in hot chocolate. Never had that. That sounds fantastic, I will say. Isn't that just water, though? Or is this one of those, like, innocent bottles you can get in the shop? But yeah, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Someone had suggested getting the powdered sort of peanut butter and using it with oats for breakfast. Really give you that energy to get through the day kind of thing. And I am down for that. Actually, Karma, you mentioned almond butter. That's actually an option I could get in the future. I was considering it. But I can't afford anything now for... until I get paid on the 15th, I think. Mostly because... and I pay bills. I was very smart with Patreon. I just put it all mostly on taxes to get ahead of it a bit more, because I really do want to get that paid before the end of before Christmas. But then, since I've got some of the cleaning work, I can make more of a dent, but I don't want to be using that money unless I need to. Water, mousse, and fat in one. Oh right, that's nice. Sounds delicious. I think. Hello, Ray Padtip. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Never seen your name here before. Hope you're having a cracking Saturday. Every morning I rolled oats with chopped banana and a tablespoon of pure peanut butter. Ooh. Tell me more about this food porn. I must know everything. I would like to start doing something actually, because I've got a load of oats that need using. Powdered eggs is your favourite thing that I avoid eating because it's so bad. Oh, is it really bad? I didn't even know that was a thing. Hang on, is that an egg that is in powdered form, or is it eggs with some kind of powder on top? Because I'm genuinely curious about that. Oh no, I see that. Oh, I missed my turn, didn't I? Around the roundabout we go, everyone. Yep, I missed my turn. But, thankfully, it's just up here. I think. If it's a form of, like, so, preparation-wise, ease, I'd love to know how you would prepare such a meal. You know what I mean? So if you could DM that to me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Oh, eggs with powdered sugar. Oh, right. Thank you. Ugh. I keep reading the chat on corners. Yeah, I almost jumped out of my skin. That was nice. Let me just get onto a straight so I can read the chat. It's eggs with powder. So, full of cholesterol. Oh, it is basically, yeah. Oh, is it really? Oh, that sounds like a cheap meal, doesn't it? That does, you know, sound. I've never heard of it before, personally. Powdered eggs. I mean, maybe I've heard the term. but I didn't know what it was and I never inquired before. Did I just turn them on again? Yeah, turn them off. That's better. How fast can we go? Oh, we can do 100 here. But I'm maxed out at 90. So, yeah, we're not going any faster than this, but that's quite alright. We're actually in no hurry. Romania is actually quite a big country. Jesus. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. How are we doing for fuel? I have no idea. Oh, we're in the... Ooh, am I in the right lane? I think the fuel gauge is on the left, top left of the dashboard. If so, we're fine. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, Ease, do you send me how you prepare such a meal? I would like to know about it. Oh, is it... as long as it's yummy, though, because if it's a cheap meal, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. My favourite thing... Oh, actually, a favourite snack is ginger nuts. Or ginger snaps, depending on what you go for. They're my favourite. They always have been. Ever since I was a kid, I just love them. Got that tang. I'll admit I'm a chocoholic, but if I have a choice, yeah, you're damn right, I'm going for the ginger nuts. If it's cooked, it'd be rhubarb crumble and custard as a pudding, which is not healthy, really. The custard is like full fat, really thick. Oh yeah. And rhubarb's alright actually. No, to be fair, that's really healthy. No, it's just covered in sugar. It's bathed in sugar. And macaroni cheese, proper macaroni cheese, not the canned stuff or mac and cheese, not that nonsense. And no, we don't add ketchup to our macaroni cheese. We eat it properly, like proper people. Ray Padtip, I watch you a lot. I don't usually join in the live gameplays of yours. I wanted to see your gameplay today, so I'm here. Welcome. I hope this isn't boring. I know some people do find it boring, but I do try and engage with the chat. That's pretty much why I do this, because I can't be bothered to... Hello, Solomon Grundy. Hope you're well. And yes, custard is yum. I can't be bothered to do those Let's Talk streams that people do. Just chatting on Twitch or something. It had been suggested to me that I could do that because I could grow an audience if I did it, but in reality I really can't be bothered, because if I'm doing this, a lot of the conversation is actually dictated by you guys, and that makes things more interesting and a little unpredictable. Yes, I am going to eventually fall back on notes I will make to make things a little easier for myself, but for the most part it is you guys. Wait, what are we doing in the UK? Oh, wait, where am I going? Can you look at my dash map? Oh, I'll put this up. Nope, that. Am I going this way? I think so. Am I? Ah, cheers, Ease. I see that message. Thank you. It's just popped up over Discord, over the game Discord has. Is it this way? Let's assume it is. Canned bread. Actually, I saw somebody preparing a dish. I was really triggered by it. Actually, I think everyone would know. Most people will know who they are. They had canned meat, but it came canned chicken. That's what it was, and it came out like dog food, you know. And I was just like, I visibly like retched. It was genuinely a disgusting moment for me. And that's not criticism of those that eat it. I'm sure it's actually fantastic and saves a lot of hassle for a lot of people who, you know, for convenience sake, would just prefer to do that. But I find it more satisfying and a little healthier for me if I just take the chicken breast, if I'm going to use it, and, you know, cook it. It's not, you know, rocket science really, is it? I could be wrong, though. Canned chicken is a thing. Stina, I'm not saying who, though. I am not that guy. Canned tuna, yes, that's actually, it wouldn't be a bit of a hypocrite. I don't eat tin tuna. I don't eat it. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of tuna at all, ever. Because I've had tuna steak, and I'm sat like, if I'm going to have one or the other, I'm going to have a steak. Because, seriously, when anything is called a steak, I'm all over it. And also, tuna steak is amazing. Hello, Lloyd Watson. Hope you're well. Thank you for the additional advice there, Littleys. I again see your message, how you prefer to have your meal. I'm greatly appreciative of that. I feel like I missed something then. Ooh. Speeding? Please, we're on 14, I was doing 28. Okay. Never mind. Oh, I didn't see all that. I do apologise. But yeah, canned tuna can do one. I know I've got a niece that loves like tuna sweet corn sandwiches, and I'm like, nah, fam. We don't do them things, okay? Oh, you're not distracting me in the slightest, because what's happening is, it's where the overlay is, the image, in the top left corner, that empty space. Yeah, that's exactly where the message appears. It just tells me you have well, done it as I requested. I'm very grateful, by the way. Discanar, give me wrench back, and I would do something. Oh God. One has to be responsible. Yeah, to be fair, Dibula isn't here, mate. Dibula, I haven't seen Dibula in ages. In fact, I haven't seen him post a video in ages. He's been a busy boy, I think. In the packages tends to be better from what... Less liquid and tastes, well... My God, yeah... I don't know, I haven't had tuna in a tuna steak in several years anyway. Which is a shame. I might have to see about getting one. That'd be nice. I could introduce my older sister to it. I think she's only familiar with the canned stuff. And for the sake of it, if you're still here, Kelly, I have no idea what happened then. I have to trust that the reason the mods timed you out was for a good reason. I don't know what was said. I'm going to go past you both now because you're... oh, geez, look at that road on the map. I'm definitely going past you two because you're going to slow me down so much. I'm now going to do it to you on a count of 3. 1, 2... oh, look, I just... yeah, there we go. You in my way. Solomon Grundy. Spam? Possible. Or spam in a can. Actually, that's the thing. The friend of the brother-in-law, his name's also Dave. He had a corned beef sandwich with some mayonnaise or something, and I was like, ugh. But I can't judge him because even he was saying, as he's gotten older, he's not really interested in pork or chicken anymore, and he just wanted, corned beef. And I'm like, that does, and that's where the discussion of palates changing over time came up, which is really interesting to me. Nom 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 nom. They've gone mad with power. Oh, hang on. Has Queen Ease spoken? Hang on. Queen Ease. Can we call him Queasy? Or Queeze? Little Queeze. How about that? Royalty. Little Queeze. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a horrible hairpin. Little Queeze. Oh, God, I like that already. Viva la Resistance! Remember those sandwiching canned from several years ago? Oh, jeez, I'd heard about those. To be fair, I'm not huge on those sandwich packs you can get, the ones where they're pre-made already. I'm still not huge on those, but at least they've improved those vastly over the years. They really have. Pretty Queeze. Oh, God. I'm sensing a name change. Rise Against. That'd be a cracking name for a band. Rise Against the Mods. It could be an entire music genre about the love of capitalism. Oh, nice! A nice little achievement just popped on my screen. 4 out of 5 for take the scenic route. Okay. I don't know what the 5th one is, although chances are I've not been on it yet, so maybe at some point I will. Are we there yet? Let's see. Body shaming people with weight issues and cancer is the opposite of funny. So no, you aren't funny. You're making fun of someone with weight issues and cancer. Ah, now I get the context. Right. I've always held... I know... I've got some... sorry, I'm going to talk about free speech for a second. I know some people who are free speech absolutists in the sense where everyone should be allowed to say whatever they want, whenever they want. To an extent, I'm almost there, to be honest. I know some that say you shouldn't be allowed to... paedophiles shouldn't be allowed to talk at all. I can kind of understand the point. I get it. But I still want to hear what they have to say, so I can then get them the help they need before it's too late. Because it doesn't mean they've crossed the line yet. When it comes to jokes, I take the stance of, oh, I've just gone the wrong way. Bet there's a car behind me as well. There is not! Wrong way. Reverse! Reverse! I can't see where I'm going. Where's... Ah, here it is. There's my turn. Oh, that was so lucky. Oh. Hello, Lissa Leo. Hope you're well. I take the stance of anyone should be allowed to joke about anything you want because the intention is to make a joke. And a lot of comedy styles do come at the expense of a person. I say this as somebody who, and I've said this on many occasions, have been bullied mercilessly by comedians. And that's not even a joke. I've told the stories. I've been pulled on stage. I've been bench pressed by a bloody... a giant of a man dressed as Santa. I have been mocked mercilessly. I've been destroyed. But I never took offence because, you know, it's comedy. And, you know, sometimes we have to try and be a bit more light-hearted with how we perceive a dig or criticism or a joke. I don't have the full context of your guys' interactions. You mentioned weight and cancer. One can certainly hope the joke was good, I guess. And as far as talking about Amber goes, I have not. I have no interest right now, anyway, because she has her own things to be getting on with, and if she is, good for her. If she's not, oh well. It's her life, it's her business, and I've said my part, my piece. But anyway, you spelt it wrong, Discanar, by the way. It's A before E. Just, unless it was an intentional slip on the keyboard. Yes, I'm a spelling Nazi. Is it in here? Ooh, I need to learn to use this knob thing better. That's a weird turn of phrase. Alright, let's see if we can park this one up. Over there. Oh, that's not easy, is it? Alright, let's have a go. Alright, let's have a look. Get in there. No. Now turn. Hello, Vomit Sausage. Hope you're well. Ah, I mucked it right at the end. I know what I did. I spun it the wrong second. Oh, I'm getting nervous on the wheel for some reason. Things I know how to do this. I should know better. Stop it. Cocked it up again. I yet again, for some reason, getting really antsy on the wheel. I don't know why. Alright. Stop. Okay. I knew the turn, and I chose the wrong one on purpose there. That was stupid. Stop it. Alright. Better. Aha! Well done us. We did it! And I'm going to quickly mute to let the dogs out, so give me a moment. Creak, creak, creak. I have returned. My apologies for the delay. Two of them did not want to leave. Oh, God, is this chair still creaking? My apologies, by the way. It's special. Okay. Let's find a job. Not external. Freight. Let's see. That's far. Let's go back to mainland. No. Let's do this one. Motor oil. That's exciting. Oh, bye, Lloyd. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, stretch. Sorry, my legs are worn out from riding. Hopefully that will... Which way am I going? Oh, I notice you'll need sleep soon as well. Oh dear. This could get messy. Okay. Ice is getting thin. I feel like I've missed something. Oh, geez, that was a slide. Look at that go. Look at him weave, mate. Okay, apparently sliding was something. Wait, chocolate cake? Where's that? Riding! Well, at least you found that satisfying. How far do we have to go? Hopefully it's not too far, because I noticed my guy will need to sleep at some point soon. I want cake. Ah, no, today was a cheat day. It's fine. The riding was good, so I should be alright. Yees. And tomorrow's going to be even better. We're going to smash it tomorrow. After work, of course. That ditch should have turned you over. That's true. But apparently my truck is god tier and just floats over them. You sniff cake? Oh, that sounds fantastic. Can I have some cake to sniff, please? Are we just sniffing it, or are we full on snorting it? I need to know for science if it enhances the flavour without ever touching your tongue. Right. Yeah, right. Freight market. Good. Right. Oh, thank you. I would appreciate some cake. Are we going around? We are going around. Don't mind me while I reverse this in. Nice. Oh, you already had chocolate. So did I. So you can get pull. So over. Can your guy die? No, the guy can't die, but it can destroy the truck. Not visibly, but can do enough damage to render it useless. Doesn't really serve a purpose at that point. You end up just sitting in your truck and doing nothing. So you can do damage, but it doesn't become visible damage, sadly. Values, if the cake is up to standard or not. That's a very good point. Oh, you want cake? F in the chat for I want to see trains. Where is it? There it is. Hello, train. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. If I hit a person, my truck becomes, well, nothing. It becomes a block of uselessness. Those people have vibranium bodies. I just bounce off them and take all the damage. It is quite painful. Yes, nice dealer. We're going to go here. I think right. Correct. Well done, me. There are barely any streetlights here. This is not helping. Keep it nice and steady. Oh, it says 80. No, there's a roundabout. We'll go down to 50 again. Yeah. So, since I haven't asked, how has everyone's day been today? As I mentioned, I didn't do much after work this morning. I relaxed. It's no computer day. I did nothing until I decided to go join someone for a bike ride. I chilled, made some executive decisions, and that was it. I didn't even do any like YouTube related work. I will do that tomorrow. I'll be on that because I've got some targets. Well, I've got something planned for Monday anyway. Something rather interesting, actually. You can't monster truck, no. I can flip a car if I hit it hard enough. I can make it disappear into the stratosphere. And that's not even an exaggeration. I can do that. I've done it before. I've got the screenshots to prove it. But yeah, I had a really nice relaxing day. And it was very refreshing. Because obviously Saturday's most knows no computer day. Minus this, I'm generally not on a computer. I find it quite relaxing to have one day off. Hello, Anthony or Anthony Monaghan. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a cracking day then, since all you've had is coffee. So that's good. Yeah, bit jealous. Yeah, so it was nice to do that. We did have a look at do a little bit more of the down the side in preparation for the extension thing happening. But we don't have enough sand, so we need to buy another ton, 2 or 1 ton, whatever ton bag it is. We'll need one more bag, whether we like it or not. I was hoping we wouldn't, but we need more, sadly. To we need to do that regardless. Sadly, which is fine. More lifting for me, but we have made progress at least, and my sister has done a cracking job on that, which is all that matters to me really, because it'll be in, I don't know, 5-6 weeks when it gets here. Plenty of time to get this thing done, but we want it done before the weather gets too bad. It needs to set. We need to be able to do the concrete on a sleeper. It's, yeah, interesting. And hopefully we'll get it fixed. You've got family coming tomorrow. I'm sorry that you do. I have family here at the moment. My sister is here with her 3 children. They're all downstairs asleep, with Waffle obviously, and yeah, so the house will be loud. That's why I can't do any YouTube stuff. I do want to get to work on a big project video. I've got a couple of those planned tomorrow for those who are interested, at 8 PM GMT, which is British time. Yep. The Fall of the House of Usher on Moist Ski Reads. If you're at all interested in listening to me read a rather lengthy story, please consider going to the Moist Ski Reads channel. I'd greatly appreciate it, because it's been a while. Although I did notice there's already 15 likes on it, so that's great. I really am grateful for that. And Discon, are you going bingo? That is absolutely fantastic. I'm glad it's given you something to do. I hope you win. I've never personally been to bingo, so I'll have to take your word for it. Oh, you want to hug Waffle? That's fair. I had him on the bed earlier. He's a proper laugh. He's very funny. He's gotten so my bed's not exactly high off the ground. It's not low off the ground. You know, it's got a deep, really thick mattress and everything. And he'll just jump off it now. He's gotten to that stage where he's strong enough to do it and land, and yeah, he's happy. He's a good boy. But we can't have him near the other dogs. We can't do that. Hello, Harlequin. I recognise you. Hope you're well. Haven't spoken to you in ages. It's been far too long, actually. Hope you've been well. Hope you had a great time doing whatever it is you've been doing. Didn't you used to work with kids, or do you work with kids? I think you do. I remember. Yeah. Oh, and yes, please do consider going over there and subscribing. I'm trying to be semi-serious about the channel. I have 2 more pieces of artwork I can use. I think only 1 realistically for the time being, so I do need to reach out to a few people and get some artwork made. More videos of him barking. I don't have any more, sadly. He doesn't really bark as much. He just, unless he's in his crate, which just looks like animal cruelty. But he has to sleep in there, otherwise he'll go off and poop somewhere else for the time being. He is trained, but in a different home, he's a bit of a risk. So yeah, it's not really a thing for him anymore. You stream this game with 0 autism because of that channel. Ooh. You did do well. For those who don't know, Discanar has streamed many times on YouTube. He streamed Euro Truck once, twice, I don't know how many times actually. But on one stream, he was given a donation, and the first thing he did was plant his truck into a wall. It was glorious. I remember. To be fair, I'm no better. I was once paid to go find something just to crash right into it at high speed. So I did. I was paid a lot, to be fair. Oh, excuse me. I've also... yeah, obligatory yawn. Sorry about that. I have also been looking to update sources on other projects I've kept individuals for halls of injustice, and one of them is an interesting one. And I found like the ones I've been looking at and paying attention to, because they do operations, not on people, well, on people, but not the surgical kind. And I've been looking at those that then lead to a conclusion, and there are many, and that's really interesting to me. Can we rest here? Yeah. Cool. Let's see. How are you? I actually just finished taking a full course in morticianing and passed my final state exam, so I'm getting full license at the end of the month. Congratulations. That's actually genuinely, that's really cool. Got to listen to an audiobook of 1984. A good book. Happy ending. Dumbledore died. What was I talking about before? I don't know what I was talking about. Ali, that's... Sorry for forgetting your name. I do apologise. Thank you, Laura, for pointing out that. I do appreciate that. I genuinely feel really bad for that, actually. There was something, wasn't there? I've completely forgotten what I was going to talk about. I'm sorry. It's gone. Quitting weed. I'm very sorry you have to quit that. As someone that has never smoked in his life, I can't understand it. But I'm very much aware of what people have to do for the like fitness exams and all that stuff. So I can understand. I can appreciate the difficulty. I just can't understand it because it's not my thing, and I'm not going to judge others that do it. I just don't care enough. But I do hope you are able to become a police officer. I do. Well, it's very kind of you to say, Ali. There you go, I remembered. I'm bad with names. There is, like, one thing, if I'm ever going to forget something, it's going to be a person's name. And it's not on purpose, it's not a slight. I just can't remember names. I really can't. And I don't know why that is. I really wish I knew, because it's quite a tragic one, to be honest. Are we still doing okay on fuel? I think we are. Meg is so innocent. Yes. Just focus on my thick thighs instead. Ooh, sushi. Just focus on the thighs. Yes. Just objectify. It's fine. I don't know. Hello, Jen. Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've had a great day. Yeah, faces. Yeah, exactly. See, Jen gets it. You're a face person, not a name person. That does explain a lot, Disconar. Just saying. No judging, though. Call me some guy's name all the time. To be fair, your name, full docs here. Wildling Darling's real name is Keith Chegwin. Doxed. Yes. Or if you really want to call her a name that she loves, Cheggers. I don't have thighbrow. I still don't know what that is. Oh, you're too slow. Oh, hang on. Are we in a 50? Come on, one more. There we go. See? We're in a 50, and I'm going to hit you. Politia. Enjoy your brew. Meg, how could... Nothing. Yeah, she's definitely that Keith. You can tell. Look into her eyes and you realise, yeah, she's been on GMTV her whole life. It's great. Ah. This way? Nah, mate, I'm going first. You can wait. Nice. No clip. You know, Socky, you can clip if you want. We won't judge you. I won't. Just send me a clip of it when it's done. Don't feel bad about it. You had a lot going on. You've been busy. You got things done. You should be very proud of that. Nah, Keith Chegwin genuinely is a lovable person in British, like, celebrity world stuff. He's a genuinely lovable guy. You should know, because you're Keith Chegwin. Yeah. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. The operation thing. Yes, I remember now. So, they conduct these operations on people who do silly things. There are many channels that exist on Facebook and YouTube that conduct these operations. Not surgical. More like the sting variety. And they do it for a particular type of crime. And they have the evidence, and they do the sting. They take the person to a safe location, mostly. If any crowds develop, they have bodyguards to prevent anyone getting hurt, because they have a duty of care. They know Section 24. They know the law. And genuinely, this is... they genuinely know what they're doing, and I'm very... I like to... I like what they do, but it does bring up a really interesting moral discussion about the type of investigations they're conducting and the success rate, what could impact it positively or negatively, and I think that in and of itself would make for a fascinating Halls of Injustice. However, there is a point to be made though, because they don't obviously they don't monetize it, so I don't think I can either. In good conscience, I wouldn't, and it wouldn't get approved anyway. So if it is going to be a Halls of Injustice on this, because of the nature of the crimes involved, I have to be honest as well, and not monetize the video either, which is actually okay, because I think it's a really it's a great way to shine a light on other types of channels. If people go out there to do this, to safeguard certain types of people that are deemed vulnerable. And so these aren't, I should just for the sake of it, they're not cops, but they do these, it could be considered some kind of vigilante related work, but they don't harm the people, they don't, the perps, the suspects even, they just collect the information, they perform the sting, they record it all, and they give it all to the police. Everything, they give it all to the police, and they live stream the sting as well, so that it's not only observed by witnesses, but it is shared by them too. And that's really interesting to me, because I looked into a few of the cases and I found results. Some I couldn't, like it just didn't pop anything, which is really weird to me. But I did get results on some of these and sentences, and that to me is really good. Like it told me there was conclusions here, and that they were successful in helping the police build a case, or alerting to the police, providing the evidence so they could then build the case and successfully put someone away. Which I think is interesting. And Lexi, yeah, she's too busy being whatever she is, a peasant somewhere in the States. Yes, Red Hill scum. But yeah, really interesting to me. A cop sting's been better than online LARPer stings? Sure, yeah. They are better if the cops know about it. But from what you get in these videos and the information as well, the cops don't know anything about it, which is unfortunate. This is obviously British as well. They don't generally... They are active online, yes, but I'll be honest, they're nowhere near as good as these people. I'll have to self-censor. Probably. But I do think, as a video for Halls of Injustice, on this type of content and this type of the way people operate, I think it'd be very interesting. I really do, because it's more of a thought. I want to talk thoughtfully about how people perform these and whether or not they whether they should or not. The answer is yes, by the way. But I want to embellish on it and explain both sides of it, and I think that'd be really interesting. Because some people aren't going to appreciate this because they're not always successful, and if they fail one operation, which they have, they failed a few sadly, because of how badly they had handled some of them in the past. Not handled the people, but the people asking questions, dogpiling them a little. It just didn't work. You can debate it if you want. I'm not in favour of it. But only because I don't think that is... I mean, some people will see that as a way of ensuring justice and giving the family closure. My view is, but I want them to suffer. I want them to live the longest possible life with the lowest amount of, privileges. That's the end of the discussion, by the way, on that. I don't support it. But I am intrigued by how the process of these freelancers, so to an extent, go about conducting this, because it's just interesting. And I also, it's not just them, because it's more than one. But it's also collecting sources on a few other people I've been paying attention to, keeping them up to date. But they're not the big video I've been working on. It's that I'm Alex video. I finished the intro bit. I just need to do the channel timeline. When I go, oh, this way. I need to. Oh Jesus, Stina. A bit much. Brutal. Megan needs a trucking song. I do. If anyone knows... Socky, can you make me a trucking song, please? I know you're musically gifted. Give me one of your remixes. Give me the finest. Make it a trucking one. It better be bloody Convoy. Dubstep Convoy. Or a metal version of Convoy. Oh. I could turn the truck up if you like. I'll tell you what. We're going to get music. Creak. I'll just tab out and I'll turn the volume up a little. You got a little music then. Now the truck is louder. Does that sound better for you? I can't see the bloody chat now, can I? We just tab out and pull the chat. Sorry if there was no audio for a moment, but I didn't have any chat. Chat. I need to watch his streams again. I love them. Also follow her on Telegram. It means yeah, do that. Sith streams a lot on Twitch mostly. So it's twitch.tv/White Sith Male if you don't already follow him there. If anyone doesn't, please consider doing so. He is smashing it at the moment, and quite frankly deserves it. Puts a lot of effort in, and he's diversifying his games, which is great. There's actually a few people in the chat who stream on Twitch. You should check them all out if you can find them, or if they want to shill their Twitch channels, by all means go nuts. Driving stick, thick thighs, Meg on the road, getting cut. I didn't realise you were such a wordsmith there, Little Lees. You're going to start spitting mad lyrics for me. Where were we? I can't remember. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Collecting sources, moving on. I don't know. I've forgotten. Oh yeah, the He-Man voiceover stuff he asked me. So people don't know this. Saki asked me to say something to do with me, Master of the Universe or something. And yes, I did it because he did the Say Anything perk on Twitch. Yeah, great times. Yeah, he made it into a thing. I thought it was hilarious though. So yeah, generally I don't really care. I don't creak. I don't really mind if people want to mimic, abuse, whatever. I don't really care. It's just funny. I could take a joke. Because I'm not a snowflake. And, oh yeah, sources stuff, wasn't it? The Alex thing. So I'm going to piece the timeline, because it's not too difficult. He's actually arguably the most generic of his kind. His origin is generic. How he came up is generic. It just follows a pattern of the absolute... I saw a video by the Sidemen. It was one of their... they were talking about how it was surprising how dead the YouTube community was. And I'm sat back like, nah fam. Right? It was busy. Right? And I'm just sat... I'm like, no, it was busy. Then I realised they were talking about the vloggers as if they are the pinnacle of content creation, but by definition they're all generic as fook. They really are, and I'm just baffled by this attitude towards how they thought content was not busy, but in reality it was very busy. It just wasn't in the community, the one community they pay attention to. Meg, Assassin's Creek. That was for you, Saki. Tell me about the guitar, the pretty one, you know the one. I couldn't tell you. Enjoy watching Destiny on Twitch, Kelly. Have a lovely, lovely day, evening, night, Saturday. I don't know which one you're referring to. You're going to have to be more specific because I have a few. Yes. The good thing with butter kniffs is that they are also very good at cutting cake prices. Yeah. So I'm not too sure which one you mean. Sorry. But yeah, they said that like nobody was busy. Sidemen did, and I just thought that's utter trash. I do agree. Those guys didn't have anything. Didn't have a backup plan. Many vloggers didn't, because they didn't think to live stream or something, or just come up with ideas to do something different. And you know why? Because they're generic. Oh, the gold one. So the gold one is an SG. It is the very first guitar I ever bought from lefthandedguitar.co.uk. It doesn't exist anymore. I know who you're talking about, Des. I know you're talking about Des. It's all good. I knew exactly who you were talking about. And I kept it. It was covered in gig stickers. At first it was a cherry red finish. Neck had to be straightened after a year. Hasn't been done ever since because I couldn't be bothered. To be fair, that can be done anyway with just adjust the truss rod. It's not difficult. A couple of years ago, or maybe last year or the year before, I decided I'm going to restore her because she was in the loft. Her pickups were rusty. To be fair, I should have kept the pickups in because I'm sure they would have been fine. But I thought, no, I'm doing this again. The guitar is the body, the wood. That was to me the heart. The pickups were trash anyway. So I ripped it all off. I took all the stickers off, and I started again. And I did it gold glitter paint, but it's not really a paint. It was just gold glitter in a liquid, which caused issues because it clumped and bumped. And it does look pretty from a distance. It really does. But when you get close, you see the bumps. You don't have to be that close, actually. You can see the drops, and it never set properly. So I'm going to redo the gold. I might keep the gold glitter on the headstock, because I think that actually looks alright. But I'm not too sure just yet. Because I don't know how I'm going to keep it. It's a tad tricky to keep it on there if I tear it all off. And so I'll see what I can do with when the paint arrives, the primer and everything, and the cellulose thinner. I'll strip it back down to the red, which is fine. But I might sand it a little bit first, just to get rid of a few last bumps, and fill in a couple holes, because I can do that as well. And go again, and redo it with a nice satin gold top. It'll be pretty, but it'll be pretty because it's done properly this time. And I'm really sorry if I didn't misunderstand you. I do apologise, Stina. And so hopefully I'll get it. I will get it right this time, because it's not that I know what I'm doing or anything either. I'm just going to try to do better. I need to make sure the setting for applying the primer is right. The primer's got to be good. The coat has got to be solid. Because that gold has got to go on top properly. I'm not going to muck this up. Because that was my first one. And I want to keep it. And I want it to look absolutely spiffing, you know? So if I can do it, I will. I do know somebody else, by the way, who does spray paint very well, actually. I saw him do it on a car. And so hopefully, if need be, I can rely on... I can ask him for a bit of assistance. Nope, I'm going first. Yeah, you can all wait. But I will, as I did last time, I will keep people up. I did put pictures somewhere, I can't remember where. I did show people the progress as I did it over time. But this time it would be over a shorter time frame because I want it to work. And also I'm not dawdling, I'm not trying to slow down, I want to get this done. Because project, keep me busy, right? Be patient, yes, I think that's the issue last time, Ali, where I tried to get ahead of it a little bit. Which is fine, but obviously wasn't the smartest move. I should have been a bit more patient, but also I didn't apply. It wasn't a paint. It wasn't a paint at all. It was a glitter, and that was my mistake. I should have done a gold base, applied glitter over the top, and then possibly a layer of varnish over that if it had set properly. But I'm not going to do that. This is going to be a satin gold. Everything on it is going to be gold. Even the strings, by the way, because I already have them. They are Brian May's Optima gold strings. 9 to 42. Yeah, that thing's going to be gold everywhere. You're going to fat shame me, aren't you? You did. You suck. My thighs got thicker, apparently. After today's run, they got leaner. Oh, creak, sorry. There we go, we're fine. Plenty of time. Mug cake? Om nom nom. Yeah, I just need to find... The problem I've got is finding a decent location to do that. I could empty the shed if it's not a raining day and use the shed for it. That's the option I want to explore first, ideally, because I need space to work. My thick truck is very thick. It's fabulous as well because it's pink. Fabulous. And I love it. I had considered, by the way, doing pink on the guitar instead, but then I realised I just don't want to do that to this particular guitar. Pink and gold would, with the gold being all the parts, would be great, but actually not for this. This guitar's kind of, to me it's special. I don't want to do that to this guitar. I want this one to be what it was always meant to be, and so make it I just want it to be different. I want to hang it on the wall with my BMG and my Fender. I don't want it hanging on a wall in a corner away from everyone else. So I'm kind of, I want it to be good, and so I will get it right this time. Excuse me. The only thing I need to do now is remove the switch. The pots, which the pots are the volume and tone knobs. Those are the pots. They're called that anyway, without the knobs on. Take those off, and yeah, then get some masking tape and cover the fretboard. But I want to clean that first, so I'll use some cellulose thinner first on the trim, not on the board itself. Because Jesus Christ, that would ruin it. If I ruin the fretboard, I'd have to get a new fretboard made. I don't want to do that. Are my thighs the cause of the creaks? No, my legs aren't touching, actually. Not because I've spread them very far apart or anything, it's just my legs aren't as big as as people believe. They don't rub together. I don't have an overhang gunt of a stomach. I don't have bingo wings. I don't have double chins. Need I continue? I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I will strip that proper. I'll do that after the stream. Actually, I'll finish doing that because all the parts are on my desk here, on just to the left. Because I don't use that mouse mat for anything, so the parts are all gold are there, but much of it needs a nice, clean. And I think to achieve a decent result without using a scour and scratching it, I'm going to attempt Brasso first, because I use it at work all the time, and I think it could help with certain issues that I'm facing at the moment. Tell us about your body. I am not going to let you objectify me like that. I'm just thighs. That's all I am. Mulan just premiered on Disney for a high price. I understand it's to get back the money they put into it, but I think the price on side the subscription is much. How's it? I don't know. I could not. All I know is the actress for that, she supports the police officers in Hong Kong in quashing the protests, which has annoyed a lot of people quite a bit, understandably. Yeah. So that's all I know. I don't have Disney, by the way. I don't care for it. I know why they created it. I don't care. I'm not getting it. I don't get Netflix either. Hello, Mr. Explodio. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. It's not really in my life. I wouldn't have time to watch it anyway, because I'm normally doing stuff on YouTube or Twitch. Busy boy, I guess. Oh, sorry, busy thighs. The strength of his thighs can crack a person's skull. To be fair, I probably could do that, actually. Probably could. If the skull happened to not be fully developed. Otherwise, it's unlikely. Perhaps one day I'll test this when I'm exceptionally annoyed with somebody. But I doubt I will, because I can't be bothered. I'm a well-established, lazy person. Well, lazy to an extent. When it comes to annoying people, I'm very lazy. I just realised I need a drink of water. Let me unscrew the bottle here on the side. Pay attention to the road, Meg. Pay attention to the road. Stay hydrated, kids. That was delicious. Now try not to crash while one-handedly doing up a bottle. Are you going in there? I'm going to crash into you. Yeah, I'm going to crash into you if you move. Out. I need to move that in slightly. Better. And stay hydrated, kids. Can I just be drunk and objectify men? Yes, you can. Of course you can, Laura. Objectify. If you're drunk, I can't wait to get in VC with you. That's going to be fun. I will be in VC on my server after the stream. Give it 10 minutes so I can put the steering wheel away and finish taking parts off the guitar. So it's basically just the wood and... yeah. It's on a guitar stand rack at the moment with my Dean and my acoustic. The Dean is also another project, but it's a different kind. But that project can go on the later, because what I want to do is take the pickups out and replace it with one EMG. Don't tell me you blocked the bloody road. Oh, fiddle box. Don't tell me I've got to go round Deborah Chen. I've got to go through it, haven't I? Can I go through it? I've got to go through it, haven't I? Yeah, I have to go through it. That's fine. We're going through Hungary. Ah, you suck. It better be a good crash in there. Let's have a look over here, because it wouldn't be there, would it? There's... there was nothing there. How strange. Tell us about your wood. Jeez. Wait, why was I talking about wood again? The chat is... It's just Laura, yeah. Creek. I will... yeah, so I'm just going to sort out a few things before I hop in VC. Which will make things a lot easier, to be fair. Oh, the guitar's the wood, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah, blame Keith. That's what I do. Hashtag blame Keith. Wait, there are no dogs in here now. Oh, that's so good. It's gonna be nice and quiet. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. I just realised. Hopefully, I get some time in the morning after work. I can hand in an invoice. Hopefully, they'll pay on time this time. And I can then sort out notes for videos. Video even. And what I'll do is, same as this week, just gone, I will sort out... Nope. I will sort out reading King Pest for Moisky Reads over the week. Which I think will be quite handy. If I can get it done. Would explain to chat. Yes, so wood, right. This is a long joke. I have spammed that many a time to Alex while he's been streaming. And we're talking a lot of streams. By the way, thank you for the donation. That's incredibly generous of you. And it's triggered him, and it's been used as a running joke in many places because it's funny. Wood is always funny, just saying. And it's always yielded the amusing result of getting muted by Alex. Stretch. Ugh, better. Muscles ache. Ugh, much better. Oh, and yes, that's very kind of you to help towards the new chair. Do you have sharp tearing and ripping teeth? No, I don't. I'm English, and for an Englishman, my teeth are surprisingly straight and in good condition. "7 days to wood." Oh, geez, 7 days. Sorry, I forgot about 7 days. My apologies, Socky. It's one of the... Oh, have you... you got wood. Yes. I forgot about 7 days because I haven't played it in so long. I completely lost interest and everything about it I forgot. Thank you for the reminder. I do apologise for getting the wrong one. Yeah. There's nothing quite like going up to your mate and giving him 6,000 pieces of your finest wood to mould, shape and form great things with, to amazing results. Because some people are gifted. Some people are gifted. They know how to work wood. They know how to work it like a pro. This guy is probably one of the best, actually. He knows how to work that wood. You can't get enough of the stuff. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I saw a bottle of Dead Man's Fingers, is it? Mango flavour today, and I was like, I really wanted it, but I had like £2. Alright then, I'll get some cookies instead. Yeah. I'll have to wait and see about getting that in the future. We'll wait till the 15th. Stop it, you weird... Sorry, you weird weirdo. Stop, oh my god. That's not what we're talking about. We're just having a lovely conversation about wood. Leave your wood out of it. Mate, you're the one playing with it all the time. Looking in your box with your wood. That sounds weird. Now that sounds weird. Well then, my work is done. And we've only got 15 minutes left, so perhaps a change in subject is due. So what do people have planned for tomorrow? Because I've mentioned bike ride, patron VC. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. My apologies for the yawning. Yeah, it's a moderately busy day. And hello, Roxy. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well. It'll be a good day tomorrow. The weather seems to be indicating it'll be all right. So decent bike ride will be cracking. Just got to make sure my legs are all right. That's true. Actually, that is true. Disc&R, when that happened, Disc&R and VC together, when Alex was doing that, and I was getting triggered to... We both were, actually. We were getting triggered to fook about it. It was just so bad. He was so bad. Actually, that was one of the reasons I actually went back and played again. It was so bad. It was so bad. And I know people found that entertaining, but I'm sat there like, no. Oh, wood in a box. Oh, I'm glad it did it. I'm glad it did it for you. If that wood should go in a box, you got to keep it safe. You know where it is. Just, make sure there's no sap. What's wrong with Swedes? I don't know what the context for that is. I don't recall there being anything wrong with Swedes, but if there is a problem and we can just attribute this to Scythy, then do let me know. Tony Hillman, hi. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a great day. But they're Swedes. Creek. Apparently there is some Swede phobia in the chat. I'm not sure if we should tolerate Swede phobia. Oh yeah, Norwegian. No, Norwegians aren't people. Swedes are not as nice as potatoes. That's true. And if you, to be honest, mashed potato, great. Mash a Swede? No. Apparently that's a crime, and I can't understand why. Just baffles me. Ah, there's a rest stop up ahead. Win! Let's see if Dev fuel stopped there. I see fuel. Yeah, we're getting some fuel. Oh, I'm glad you love the stream. If you haven't already, to all those in chat, please consider hitting the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. You don't have to share it about. It's a stream, not expecting that. But the engagement does help. And I hope you love my fabulous pink DAF, which is my truck. She does not have a name. Although Daphne seems to work a little. You're going to hear creaking, I'm sorry. That should trigger Keith enough. Jeez, it's got a big tank on it, on her, isn't she? How many litres is she taking? That's very kind of you, Little Ease. I hope it's been, that people have enjoyed this. Oh, we've got 102,000. Damn, we're rolling into money. We have an employee now, don't we? You can dislike if you like. I think last week's has 3 on it. I genuinely don't care. Yeah, last week's has 3 dislikes, which did amuse me a little. Oh, how far are we? Oh, we're late. Cool. Cool. I had to go to sleep. Sorry. Just that supposed to show up and hang up. I have a restless soul. Oh, I'm sorry. That restless soul stuff. Then again, medication puts me to sleep. I don't know. Not one to talk to, I guess. This will be late. We're going to get a fine for this one. This button's cruise control, wasn't it? No, it's this one. Yeah, I forgot. Well, at least we're not far. That's good news, at least. I could actually show people. This is my truck. She is a DAF XF. Yeah, she's gorgeous, but I have issues with the dash. I can't see my speed properly without looking at the speedometer. I'd rather it be a number on the dash instead so I can see it increase. But that's, you know, me being picky. It's a monstrous truck, really. Interior-wise, it's quite large. Let me get on a straight and I'll show you. That works. So it's quite... I mean, for a European truck, this is big. I mean, come on. That gap between the seats. Nice. The gap between the seats is quite large. And, yeah, it's a big truck. Well, apparently I don't have any legs or hands. Just saying. And also pink's fabulous. Did we keep our last truck? I think we might have. Yeah, we took a loan out, didn't we? Which was worth it, to be honest. It's, you know, good fun. And, yeah, we'll stick with this truck for now, because I paid for a thumbnail for it, so I think I don't really want to be changing it just yet. Give it time, I'm sure I will, but not yet. And we'll probably go with man. Because man. Get a man XL. Just how you like it. Kidding, I don't have a clue. No, I haven't used those trucks in a while, actually. They're quite wide as well. They're thick. Thick man trucks. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get this delivery done, because we've got time left. Turn the lights on. Let's put this on 68. We don't want to go too fast. We're not in a hurry anymore. We're already late, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, is your home half in pink anyway? That's fair. I don't think there's anything pink in my room, is there? Oh, no, I printed a guitar pick holder. That is kind of pink, red, purple. Well, more of a, you know, lavenderish purple, but it's still there. It's cool. And I printed some pink drawers to go in a tool chest, so that's quite handy. Otherwise, no. Not my... Oh, no, there is. There's actually something genuinely that belongs in here that's pink. It's a large pink Cthulhu plush. Yeah, not even a joke. It was sent to me as off my Amazon wishlist, which is awesome. Yeah, that's sitting on a shelf quite proudly next to a plush of coronavirus. I'm not even joking, by the way. I have a coronavirus plush. Yeah, I'll put a picture of that on the server afterwards, because yeah, we're late. I'll take the picture now so I don't forget. Coronavirus. There you are. Yeah. I'll make sure that picture's there. I mean, oh geez, we took a huge penalty on that, didn't we? Damn. But we made $7 so it's not too bad. So look at the garage. So we have... Oh, it's just us. We don't have any additional drivers. We have 3 trailers. Damn. Okay. Only my truck, which is the DAF XF. Yeah, it's a good truck actually. It's a really good truck. I want to look at the bank. Is there anything we can pay off? No, that's a big loan on its own. Thick man trucks to accommodate thick man thighs. Is that how it works? Maybe. For now it's DAF or Daphne. Upgrades. Canopy. Yeah. Oh, and some chassis-related stuff. No, nothing of interest, really. 'Cause I'm not carrying one of the trailers anyway, so let's get a job. Freight. Wait, who's the loser? Oh, I'm not doing that. That is a nightmare. Gossage. Let's... That's a drive. No. Warsaw. That's a decent one. Yeah. Precast stairs. Hello, Ideal Doll. I think. Hi. Hope you're well. Can we make the turn? Yeah. Hope you've had a good day today. Let's see. Oh, should have looked at the corner. I think we're going left? No, we're going right. Into there, I believe. I think this is it. Yeah, it is. I can see the delivery. Gibbs delivery. Gibbs. Yeah, let's go and get this one. Nice and easy. At least we're able to then set this one up, get a few miles in. Yeah, good news really, actually. Boom. Oh. Beard scratch noises intensify. Nope, that way. I will say this. So, you know you can get those little steering knobs on your steering wheel. I bought one for this. It's actually on those corners, on the sharper corners, so helpful. Like, genuinely so helpful. Even on this, it's a lot easier than having both my hands on the steering wheel, so I can then use the mouse to operate for the view, so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. So yeah, very grateful for acquiring that. Is that a taxable expense at this point for a channel I barely used? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it as a tax expense anyway. I'm too lazy. So back on. I'm going to finish up with one I've got planned tomorrow. I know they want to do a roast, so I can't be out too late. We're going to go look at I'll grab a couple beers for relevant parties who are joining, and I'm going to stretch my legs a bit more because I need to. But also, these go towards a one of those, like, you know, during lockdown, I started doing virtual marathons as a way of staying active. You can only go out once a day anyway for exercise. Well, I have one for cycling, and I covered half the distance today. So my intention is to cover the other half tomorrow and submit that. Hopefully they'll be okay with the result. Fingers crossed. And that's just I think what I'll do though is I won't keep the medal. I think I'll give it to the brother-in-law instead because he didn't submit for it, but it's a cool looking medal, something he can keep. Because I think it's kind of cool. Also, I don't have anywhere to hang it. But mostly so he has something cool. Nice concrete table you got there. Is that for Kingpin? Oh, nice. Took that turn a bit too seriously with the knob. My mistake. There's a name for that, isn't there? It's a Type R something. It just says Type R Motorsport on it. Actually, I want to check and make sure that clamp. No, I don't want to break it. I think it's clamped tight enough on the desk. I don't onto the steering wheel. I don't want to risk breaking it. Oh, the play is actually in the block itself. I might take it off afterwards to have a look, see if I can tighten the knob a little bit because it's a bit loose. Smooth. Nice. Okay. Oh, we're staying in this lane, are we? Nope, we're going in this lane. Okay. Oh, oh. Nice. I've been tabbed out. Thanks, game. That was nice. That's why the audio went for those who didn't notice. I got tabbed out. Happens at least once every stream. It just happened to happen right at the end. Right. Well, in that case, I will go right here. And park up. Turn the engine off. Tab out. And do that, apparently. Do that. Pull up this. Thank you very much for all those that turned up. Genuinely very grateful. I am now going to go and hang out in VC on my server in about 10 minutes. So yes, thanks for joining. If you haven't, please consider smashing like. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.